You know what, K-pop fandom? I miss the variety of K-pop groups in the general talk, like back in 2012, 2011. Nowadays, nearly everything in K-pop seems to be about BTS. Everything in K-pop is about BTS. Oh my gosh, BTS, BTS, BTS. People recommend a K-pop song, BTS. Talking about rappers, BTS. Talking about vocalists, BTS. Talking about dancing, BTS. Talking about visuals, BTS. Talking about funny groups, BTS. Talking about fandoms, BTS. Hell, even talking about girl groups, BTS. I understand BTS is a very popular group, but I still remember a time like back in 2012 where Teen Top, Infinite, and Shiny, those were the dancing idols. Super Junior was known for their funny stages. Big Bang was known for their super strong performances. Just like 2PM was known for their legendary Mama performances. Girls' Generation, 21, and Wonder Girls were the nation's girl groups. And there were groups like Zaya and UKISS who were variety show crazy heads, had everyone entertained on variety shows. And when you wanted to drag someone into K-pop, you would throw a ton of different songs from all different kinds of artists at them at once, and they'd be hooked. Can we somehow get this multi-fandom point of view back, please? This is a post that my friend Rose sent me from Tumblr. And a disclaimer, yes, I know there are other fandoms who've also, there are other group fandoms in the K-pop genre who have a lot of single fans who've only listened to one group. But as of right now, in all my years of being into K-pop, so far, BTS is the most obnoxious one. And this doesn't include just Korean fans. This also includes international fans as well. Not just Korean, international fans. There's a lot more single fans in the genre now than I would like to be. I don't like it, period. Now you could tell me, well, that's just my preference. No. A lot of people nowadays, when listening to K-pop, I can't talk to just anybody about K-pop. When I say just anybody, I'm talking about other K-pop fans. I don't mean non-K-pop fans. It's sad. I can't talk to K-pop fans about K-pop. Why? It's because, like, I go to some fans nowadays and all they want to talk about is BTS. That's all they want to talk about. There's some fans who I can only talk to about BTS, because if I mention anyone else, they're like, I don't know who that is. I can understand if you just got in the genre. If you just got into K-pop, props to you. BTS was your first group. Props to you. But at the same time, there are certain people, like, if they just get in the genre, and, like, when you bring up other K-pop groups, nah, only BTS, only BTS. And once again, I'm going to say, yes, there are other fans who stand other groups who I know do this as well. But so far, most of the people who I've encountered have been mostly BTS stans. I'm sorry, that's most of the people. I can say, and yes, I'll say yes. EXO used to be like that. There was one point in time where EXO, as loved them to death, but the fandom, everybody hated EXO. But now people are getting at a point where they're saying, like, that armies are worse than XOLs were. And I can agree, armies are worse than XOLs were. Hell, when I saw XOLs trending something on Twitter or social media, it's usually for good reason. As much, like, nowadays, the most I'll hear from EXO is that they might accuse someone of copying them. That's the most I hear from XOLs these days, literally. I mean, like, my God. And this isn't just going to be like just a BTS drag video, but as the post said, I miss the days of multi-fandomness. I miss the days where if I met a K-pop fan, we can talk about any and all groups in K-pop. I miss those days. I miss the days where I can sing an old classic K-pop song and someone knows what I'm talking about. Like, if I started singing, I thought I heard Lion King outside for a minute there. Like, the other day, I was singing Secrets Talk That. And I was singing K-pop. I was singing Secrets Talk That, and nobody knew that song. That's one of Secret's biggest songs. That's a classic in K-pop in general, and none of them knew who I was talking about. That's Secret. That's a girl group. You should listen to them. And, like, nah. And one time I was singing Miss A's Goodbye, Baby, Goodbye. Goodbye, baby, goodbye. No one in the room knew what I was talking about. And I'm like, that's Miss A. You should listen to Miss A. Once again, they said no. They only listen to BTS. And Once again, I'm going to say I know it's not just BTS, but as of right now, I have not met a fan of any other group. I've never met a single fan who was as biased as BTS fans were. There are some fans who they might be quote quote single fans, but when you pull up their playlist, oh, their playlist be lit because their playlist is diverse as I don't know what. No, they may not know everything about every other group out there, but they'll at least, if I play a bunch of different songs, they know who I'm playing. They know the song and they can jam out to it as well. It's just like when I go to a K-pop club, I don't want to talk to you about just one group. I don't want to talk to you about just BTS because that's not the only group that I stand. I've been listening to this music too long to just be sticking to one group. You know? I mean, like, Wonder Girls were on hiatus for 3 years. Did you honestly think that during that 3 year period of time, do you guys seriously? If I was not just only listening to Wonder Girls during that 3 year time, I was getting out and listening to all these new groups that were coming out those days. I don't like the fact that we've been separated, that people have become so single fandom that it's like even certain levels of multi-fandomness are considered single fandom. I can count people's bias list on my hand. Some people like, I only stan boy groups. I only stan girl groups. I only listen to older groups. I only listen to the new groups. Like, why? There's too much out here in that K-pop genre to just be sticking to one group. There's too much. And unfortunately, guys, BTS has become the main issue. So right now, BTS represents everything I love and everything I hate about K-pop at the same time. It's so frustrating. And this is not me dragging BTS because I love BTS, but I'm so done. Like, they're underrated, but at the same time, they're overrated. They're talented. They're very, very talented, but at the same time, their talents are overhyped. It's very conflicting, very, very conflicting, because I love them and I hate them at the same time. Not as people, but as musicians. It's really, really frustrating, because there are certain. I'll just leave you guys with this. I've said it this whole video. Once again, I'm not just dragging BTS because there are other fandoms. There are other fandoms that are known for this as well. But at this current time, there's no other fandom does it as much as BTS. I've gone on Western artist music videos, Western artists who are in no way, shape, or form related to BTS. And somehow I looked in the comment section, and someone's like, "Where are all the armies at?" I don't know what on earth Beyonce's Single Ladies music video has to do with BTS. Or like back when Jay of Day 6 was on back when he was active on Twitter, and he was complimenting Yedin from 15 and Yedin released a solo album, and everyone just blew up with like, Jay, watch BTS's new song, watch BTS's new stuff, I'm like, really? Really, people? Really? And there's some people in my area who they were open and willing to get into K-pop, but they got turned off because the K-pop fans around me burned them out of K-pop because all they played was BTS. And that's sad, you guys. When K-pop becomes the reason people don't want to get into it. Like, if the very group that you stan is the reason why people don't want to get into K-pop, that's how you know that there's a problem. Guys, I get it if you love BTS. I get it if you are single fandom at all. If you have tried listening to other groups, and you can't do it, and I respect that. But if you know for a fact that you have not explored other groups, other artists, other songs, don't talk to me about your preferences because you didn't try. Don't diss at someone you never tried. Okay? Don't hype up one group when you don't know. Like, I've been in some argument where people try to tell me, BTS is the best dance group. No, don't hype up BTS's choreography when you've never watched a single TVXQ music video. Or you've never watched a single SM dance battle, and you've seen the the dance lines from every single group in SM Entertainment tear it up. When people mention the best one, I get really annoyed, no offense. I love BTS once again. I get so annoyed when I see people talk about, they say Jimin and J-Hope are some of the best dancers in K-pop, when I've done a poll where I said, guys, if you put Jimin and J-Hope in a dance battle against Kai and Taemin, they would get slaughtered. Once again, I love BTS, but I'm done. Not done with, I'm just done with all this close. I'm done with single fans. I'm done with the biased. I'm done. Like, guys. And even in the BTS fan, even within the BTS fan, there's annoying bias. Because there's some people who will only worship one member. Like, oh my, like poor Jungkook. You got it. It's Jungkook. No offense to all my Jungkook stands out there, because not everybody, people love themselves from Jungkook. And this is a common problem I've seen in some other groups as well. Some fans who only stan one member, and that specific member isn't there, then all of a sudden that group is trash. You know, because I saw some fans who when Jungkook had missed that week of promotion for BTS's Fire, the stuff they said about the remaining members was just like, really. But you know what? That's enough ranting for the day, you guys. I'll say it again. I don't hate BTS, but don't think I won't criticize them or the fans. There's too much diversity in the K-pop genre. There's too much diversity for everyone to be stuck on one group. Get out there, you guys. Get out there. Explore. The genre has a lot of history. The genre has a lot of fun songs. Get out there. Open your eyes. In the words of NCT, open your eyes, people. Open your eyes and open your ears. Listen to K-pop. Because it feels good, in the words of JRE. But yeah, anyways, you guys. Just bring back multifandom. Not those little cheesy... oh my gosh. This is a long goodbye. When I say bring back, I don't mean bring back multifandom. Not the multifandoms who only listen to girl groups, only listen to boy groups, only listen to new groups, only listen to old groups. Nah. My multifandom. I will be jamming out to Orange Caramel 1 minute, and then I'll be listening to Gecko the next minute. Gecko's No Makeup, which is one of my favorite songs out there. I will go from Crayon Pop to Crush. I will go from Sistar to Big Bang. Diversity, you guys. Try to be diverse. K-pop is a lot more fun that way. Anyways, I'm CD from AK3R. Subscribe if you want to see more videos. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description. Shout out to my co-hosts featured on this channel, past, present, and future. Representing MacG Productions, I'm CD. Bye, you guys.